So why did you want to become head of the school?
Obviously, this is a really exciting opportunity. With Mr. Cooper being promoted to executive principal, it gave me the opportunity to step up to be head of school. And I really enjoyed being vice principal here. I love this school. I'm ambitious, both personally and for the school. And we've been on such an exciting journey, I couldn't turn down the opportunity to lead the school as we continue to improve.
What do you think the strengths of our school are?
We have so many. I think firstly, the students. They're amazing, they're warm, they're funny, they're hardworking, they're ambitious. I love the multicultural aspect of our school. It's great that we can learn from one another and we get to learn about other people's cultures, other people's faiths. I think the staff here are a strength. They work so hard and they always put the students at the heart of everything. The pastoral support here is second to none. I'm really lucky to work with such a dedicated team here. They are a real strength. Another strength of our school has to be our wellbeing offer to both students and to staff, and also our extracurricular offer, being able to offer our students the opportunity to take part in cadets, Duke of Edinburgh, sports teams, the trips abroad that we've done. It's just fantastic. So I do think we've got lots of strengths.
Is there anything you'd want to change?
I wish we had more money so that we could do even more wonderful things. If we could subsidise more trips abroad and make sure that every single child got to experience something outside of the school gates, I think that would be amazing. So yeah, the main thing I'd change is money.
How will you ensure that teaching is good throughout the school?
Obviously, as you'll know, we have the Bishop teaching model, and that's based on research, and all staff have to use that to make sure our lessons are at the very least good, if not outstanding. We have regular staff training, which again looks at research as to how we can improve the teaching and learning of students. But it's also worth mentioning that our professional development for staff isn't just based solely on teaching and learning. We've got staff training in contemporary issues as well to make sure that we're up to date with current affairs. For example, as the result of the Black Lives Matter movement, we've got whole staff training this week on unconscious bias. So it's really important that we incorporate all the contemporary issues into school as well. With regards to making sure the teaching is good, we also quality assure lessons by doing lesson observations, and I'm sure you'll have seen us popping into teachers' lessons. We provide support for any teacher that needs it. We regularly, you might not know this, we regularly collect your books in off teachers so that we can look at the work you've been doing and again just check that it's up to standard. And obviously we're always analysing data. Every time you guys get a report sent home, we're in school analysing the data and identifying any issues and intervening where necessary.
How does BYA support students in BYA and beyond?
We have the most amazing pastoral team. Obviously, we've got the heads of year, we've got a family support worker, a wellbeing lead, full-time careers advisor, and the teachers work with this team really closely to ensure students are fully supported. Any problems in school are quickly dealt with. If a student needs to be referred to outside agencies, we also work with a lot of outside agencies. So for example, if a student needs counselling or a special educational needs referral, then we do that. We've got our wonderful ARC team as well, who help our students with additional needs. And then obviously once students are into year 11, we work really closely with a lot of sixth forms and colleges. We invite providers in to help with transition. And obviously if students choose to go to Abbey Grange sixth form, then we still get to see them because they're part of our trust.
How have the year 7s been supported through transition?
So you might not realise this, but the transition process actually starts in September when the students are in year 6.
Interesting.
We visit the primaries, we hold an open day, we allow them to visit us, they get lots of information sent to them, we post lots of videos online which try and answer all the questions that they might have, and we just try and give them an idea of what it's like at Bishop Young Academy. Then once they join us in the following September, while other students are still at home, the year 7s are in, they get an extra day in school when it's just them so that they can get used to the building, they can meet all the teachers, and we spend time getting to know them, answering their questions, giving them all the information that they need. They also do team building activities so that they get to know their classmates before they start in their proper lessons the following day.
What are you doing to keep the students and teachers safe from COVID?
We follow all the government guidance because the health and safety of staff and students is paramount to us. Over the summer, the leadership team were in regular contact. We were sometimes in the building making plans. That including allocating each year group a bubble, a corridor, a place to eat, specific toilets. We redesigned the layout of the classrooms so that students didn't have to sit opposite each other anymore, and the staff member could stay at the front of the class and keep their 2-metre distance. We introduced split lunches so that year groups could still have a proper sit-down lunch with a hot meal without having to mix with another bubble. We've also insisted that all staff and students wear masks in communal areas. We've enhanced all our cleaning regime, and we've bought a fogging machine which sanitises all the surfaces and makes them safe for 28 days. So basically we're doing everything we can to make sure that we keep the staff, the students as safe as possible in these unprecedented times.
What do BYA values mean to you?
We're really lucky in the fact that we've got lots of values due to the unique nature of our school. So firstly, we belong to a multi-academy trust. So we have our values of educate, empower and nurture. And I love these 3 words, and I think they encompass everything about our school, because it's not just about the academic curriculum. It's about ensuring our students leave us empowered to take on the world and be who they want to be. We're a very nurturing school. You feel the love and the warmth as soon as you enter the building. Then we also have our Christian values like compassion, thankfulness, humility, and these are all values that we should try to live by. And then also for us, we've got our bishop character, again, values like integrity and perseverance. These are all values that will serve us really well through life, so it's important that we instill them into our students.
What are your key priorities for BYA this year?
Firstly, to continue our journey to being outstanding, and so therefore I think the 2 main areas for us is to further improve our outcomes and our Progress 8 score, and then the other area has to be attendance. Obviously, because of the COVID situation, we need to make sure that when you're in lessons that we're addressing any gaps in knowledge or any gaps in skills, and we need to obviously make sure that your well-being is good as well. And we also need to focus on oracy. We set our sights a couple of years ago at being an articulate academy, so we've still got a bit of work to do there with that. And I think ultimately as well, one of our key priorities has got to be keeping everybody fit and well and COVID-free.
What are we doing to reward students who meet our expectations?
We've got a really robust reward system. Obviously, we use class charts where staff can award positive points throughout the day. And then you as students can use your points to exchange for prizes. One of the big prizes is if you have no negatives through the year, then you get to go to a theme park at the end of the year. We've also now introduced our Attendance 100 Club. If you have 100% attendance, you get entered into draws throughout the year. And some of the prizes there are going to be vouchers, iPads. So again, another really exciting reward system. And we always want to reward our students for doing well. So it's a real focus for us to make sure that we actually do reward the students who just get it right every single day.